Good solutions. Pair word. How can we make the world a better place? Can you give me one or two opinions?
I got all of them based on the the phrases that they appeared on the page. Do I say all of them or just one?
Which one? This or this?
Yeah, the one
This
that
guy.
you're working. Exactly.
Did you finish all of these, guys? This was homework. You had to write 5 sentences completing these thoughts.
Exactly.
Yes?
Yeah.
Everybody? Did everybody finish them?
Yes.
All right. Now let's see. 6. Yeah, let's go in sections so you guys can share with your classmates all of them. Okay, Eduardo and Mari Carmen, please stay. Dayana, Liliana, and Lucelena, let's go to a room, please. And everybody share your answers, please.
I didn't do this homework.
All right, then let me change it with somebody else. Okay, Diana moved. Eduardo, are you there?
I'm here.
Yes?
Yep.
All right, go to room number 1, please. And Mari Carmen, are you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah. Give me 1 second, please. I'll be right back. There. All right, Mari Carmen and Diana, please begin sharing your sentences, please.
Okay. Yes. Do you want to start, Diana?
Okay. I wish we could donate something to the charity.
Okay. I wish we could meet together again and there were no coronavirus.
That's a good.
Okay, thank you. What about the next one?
I wish we hadn't polluted the environment.
Yeah, that's correct. I wish we hadn't experienced bad or sad situations about people getting sick by coronavirus.
Oh my God, that's too bad for the people.
Yeah, I was thinking about that part, about the last year. So,
Actually, I'm talking about the environment. But yeah, it's okay.
okay, perfect, Diana.
Okay, the next one. I hope our government will do something for the environment. You know, like help the people with the land, plant more trees, for all of these things.
Yeah, it's part of, right? I wrote 3 different ones because I thought I want to, let's say, I want to think deep in a deeper way about this one because it's about government and those rules. So I wrote the first one. I have our government will improve your perks, job perks and benefits in order to help more unemployed people. I hope our government will reduce taxes to people who work honestly. And the last one, I hope our government will, I'm not pretty sure about carry out or make some tax cuts to assist people in need. That's a question that I want to ask to the teacher. But okay, I'm gonna ask you later on. What about the other one, Diana?
The other one, I hope people won't throw away the trash on the street.
Exactly. Yeah, we hope all that. I hope people won't make the same mistakes twice and learn about the spread of coronavirus, and they all wear a mask every time go out. And the last one,
The last one, I wish more people would help clean the ocean or the beaches.
exactly.
I think more like the pollution.
Exactly. Pollution. It's about to stop. For example, we can say, I wish more people would stop polluting water. Can we say?
Yes, because on the ocean, rivers, a lot of animals live, and all of the pollution for this is affected.
Exactly. And the last one that I got is, I wish more people would raise their children with love and develop a good rapport to create more empathy on future citizens.
That's
Okay.
good, very good.
Thanks so much. I was working so hard about this because I really like this topic. It was difficult for me at the beginning, About the conditionals, I got crazy.
Yes, actually me too, because I'm very confused with the conditionals. Like
Uh-huh.
the second, the third, the next. A
Yeah,
lot of
and the point
problems.
it's about just getting the idea with the present into the past, and then you go back.
Yes,
And that
that's
was the
kind of.
hardest part to me. Yeah, and now with using wish and hope, it's easier for me.
Yes, it's easy.
Hello,
Like,
guys.
hello.
Hello, hello.
Thank you very much. That was a good job. How did you feel? Were you able to finish all your sentences?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you hear anything interesting? Nothing interesting?
Yes.
Everything is the same?
About no, we discuss different topics. For example, Diana mentions about the pollution in water pollution, and about keeping clean the beaches in the ocean.
Yes, here in Acapulco is a problem, isn't it?
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you very much, guys. Do you have any questions?
No, teacher. Thank you.
All right, let's continue. So we have finished this. So these are some examples I had for you, but you did a great job. So that's perfect. So here, I wish we could plant more trees. I wish we hadn't deforested. No, that's not a word. I wish we hadn't cut so many trees or, things like that. Or this example right here. I hope our government will implement a trash picking project, or I hope people won't throw so much trash in the future. Different ideas, but you got everything. Complete the sentence in your notebook, compare with a classmate. Yes, we finished it. Discuss your sentences. You did. Very good. So there was just an example. Now let's do this speaking naturally. Shifting word stress. Go ahead and go to your page 140, please.
Okay.
Yeah, you have it.
Yes.
Speaking naturally. Unit 5, lesson B. Notice that some words in the same word family are stressed on a different syllable. For example, here is telling us that the word stress is in the second syllable, but on the other word, environment and environmental, is in the fourth syllable. So it's on eradicate, eradication. It changes the position of the word stress. So listen and repeat, please.
4. Speaking naturally. Shifting word stress. A. Read and listen to the information above.
Notice that some words in the same word family are stressed on a different syllable.
Environment.
Environmental.
Eradicate.
Eradication.
Now, some words are stressed on the same syllable.
Some words are stressed on the same syllable.
Pollute.
Pollution.
Invest.
Investment. Repeat the example words.
Repeat, please.
Environment.
Environment.
Environmental.
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 Eradication.
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 Pollution.
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 Invest.
Pollution.
Investment.
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 Yes. So let's practice ourselves, just very quickly. Environment, environmental.
Environmental.
Eradicate, eradication.
Eradicate.
Eradication.
Pollute, pollution.
Pollution.
Invest, investment.
Investment.
Now, listen to these pairs of words. Are the words stressed on the same or a different syllable? Write S or D and practice saying the words. Only listen and check, is the stress on the same syllable or different, and mark on your book. When we finish the audio, you will compare with your classmates. Ready?
Listen to these pairs of words. Are the words stressed on the same or a different syllable? Write S or D. Practice saying these words. 1. Starving. Starvation. 2.
Create. Creation.
3. Unemployed. Unemployment. 4.
Education. Educate.
5. Distribute. Distribution. 6.
Economy. Economic.
I'm sorry, do you have some answers?
3 of them. I missed 3.
Would you like to repeat the audio?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
All right, let's repeat the audio.
Listen to these pairs of words. Are the words stressed on the same or a different syllable? Write S or D. Practice saying these words. 1. Starving. Starvation. 2.
Create. Creation.
3. Unemployed. Unemployment. 4.
Education. Educate.
5. Distribute. Distribution. 6.
Economy. Economic.
Please share your opinions with your classmates. What are the answers?
About the starving and starvation, I consider that it's different. What do you say?
I agree with you. starving in the first syllable, starving. And then the second syllable is starvation.
Okay, I feel that it's a star and then starvation. Yeah.
So that's different.
Yes.
That is different. About the second one, creation. I wrote that it's the same.
I consider the sound and the same syllable.
Exactly.
Creation.
Yeah. What about number 3? I got that it's the same. Unemployment.
The
What
same,
do you think?
I hear the same syllable.
Okay. What about number 4? I'm not pretty sure. This is education. And I'm not educate. I'm not pretty sure. I wrote different, but I'm not pretty sure.
I hear the stress syllable in the first education. Educate. I hear the same sound.
Okay. So we are we have doubts about that one. Okay. What about number 5?
I hear different.
I think it's different.
Distribute. I'm not pretty sure. I wrote the same.
Distribute and distribution. It's just different.
And the second syllable, distribute.
Distribute.
The three is different.
Okay. Okay. And the 6th one, it's different, right?
In the different.
Different.
Economy.
Economic. It's different.
Different.
Yeah, different.
Okay.
Economic.
So let's
I
make
think
this
it
number
is
1.
the same.
The stressed syllable will be starving, and then the next one, starvation. So it's different. Number 2, create. Creation is the same. Unemployed. Unemployment. Very good. Education. Educate. That would be
Different.
different. And number 5, distribute. Distribution. That will be
Different.
different. Economy. Economics.
Different.
It's different. Very good, guys. Thank you very much. Do you have any questions?
Not really. Yes. Okay.
All right, good. So if you represented a global charity, which of these issues would be your priorities? Discuss the ideas. Number the issues 1 to 7. Number 1 is the highest priority and number 7 is the lowest. Did you do this activity, exercise?
Which page is that one on?
The same page? This? Page 140.
Listen to these.
That for homework, right?
If it wasn't for homework, don't worry about it. It's
okay.
homework now. It's homework
Okay.
now, yeah? And we'll check it tomorrow, okay?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, because I got the other one that it's another page. So that's why I got confused.
All right, it's okay. So we're finished for grammar extra. Did you do the grammar extra? Page 150, 153?
Yes, almost done. Yes.
All right, so the use of wish with would.
Yes,
So this should be easy. You use so much water. I wish you wouldn't use so much water. You never recycle your newspaper. What would be the wish plus would?
I wish
You would recycle
Your
your
newspaper.
newspaper.
Yes.
Mhm.
I wish you would recycle. Next, number 3. Why don't people use public transportation more?
I wish people would use public transportation more.
Yes. Next, number 4.
I wish people would be more polite on the bus.
Be more polite on the bus. There. Number 5. They need to do something about water pollution.
I
I
wish
wish.
they would do
Something about
something about water pollution.
And the last one, number 6.
I wish people wouldn't throw their litter on the streets.
Throw.
Wouldn't throw their litter on the streets. Or wouldn't be throwing? No.
Wouldn't be throwing.
I was
It could be like that, or
uh-huh.
I wish people wouldn't throw their litter on the street, or
The one that I said, I wish people wouldn't be throwing. That's the
you
one.
can say would stop.
Okay.
It's another one.
I wish people would stop throwing their litter on the streets. Mhm.
You can also say I wish
Mhm. That's why I was in a top because of the ing form.
yeah, the ing form. That's right. So those are the 3 possible answers. You can go ahead and write them on your book, and we can continue with the next and last part.
Mhm. Yes, give me a second. Like reverse.
Let me know when you're finished, please.
Thank you, teacher.
Ready? Next.
Yeah.
Number 2, strong wishes with if only. You can use if only to introduce a strong wish. I wish people were more generous. If only people were more generous. To make the wish stronger. I wish people would care about the homeless. If only people would care about the homeless. I wish we could predict the future. If only we could predict the future. So let's see. Use if only to rewrite these thoughts as strong wishes. Some have
Teacher,
more than one.
what
Yes.
What about the different if only or only if? I don't understand that. It's a common errors.
Oh, yes, let's check the common errors. Don't confuse if only and only if. I would miss work only if I were sick. So this is a conditional. And this conditional is necessary for this result. So it's a conditional. Yeah, we checked this, remember?
Yes, teacher.
Even if, only if, and if only is not a conditional, it's a wish. So, for example, if only I, that's for a wish. What would you like? What do you wish for? Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna make this bigger. If only I, you can say your wish. Remember that with if, then you say spoke Chinese. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe if only if I could go to France. What's another wish you have? If only I had $1 million. So if only is for a wish, any wish you have. And only if is a conditional. I would travel to Italy only if I had $1 million. Okay. Would you like another example?
Teacher, I would like to write the last example.
Right there.
Thank you. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Does anybody have a question?
Me, teacher.
Yes.
I need to write it.
You need to write it. Ah, okay. Go ahead and write it.
Ready, teacher.
Okay. Nobody else? So use if only to rewrite these thoughts as strong wishes. Some have more than one answer. Number one, why can't we find a way to end all wars? This is a thought. Now we can say, I wish, and I wish would be, I wish we could find an end to all wars. So I'm gonna rewrite it here. I wish we could find a way to end all wars. It's no longer a question. Now it's a wish. I wish we could. Now, how do you make that a strong wish? That's how.
If only we could find a way to end all wars.
That's it. That's all. So let's go for number two. What do you have for number two?
If only people could recycle more.
Very good. Continue, number three.
The teacher, is that with would?
You can say it with would or with could, or you can say it differently. If
only people couldn't be I can see.
You're number three, right?
Because so narrow mind about something.
Things. Good. Let me write number two first. I don't know why people don't recycle more. If only people would recycle more. That's one. That's
If
one
only
possible.
people recycled more.
Yes,
Uh-huh,
you can say that as well. Recycle
okay.
right
If
there.
people-
Don't
Teacher,
forget this.
if I put it, if only I know why the people don't recycle more, it's incorrect.
One more time.
If only I know why the people don't recycle more.
I know why.
I know why,
That's not a wish.
or I don't know why, or I don't know. Um,
All right. Now, this is an example. Imagine you are having a conversation, a casual conversation with some friends, maybe from work, maybe from your neighborhood, maybe from your school. So you're having a casual conversation and one of you say, I don't know why people don't recycle one. Now you can answer with a wish. You can say, I know. I wish. How do you complete that sentence? I wish people
recycle more,
would
recycle more.
recycle more. Yes. Now, how do you make that a strong wish? I know.
If
Yeah.
only people recycle.
If only. If only it's it's an expression as of last hope. The last opportunity you have for something. It's just an example, okay?
It
If
sounds indeed
only.
like a song. Uh-huh.
Like a what?
A song. There is a song that they talk about two lovers, and they. That's why it sounds to me. If only we were together, something like that.
If only, yes. If only people could, would, you can say might, not might, not another wish. If only people could, would, or like Mari Carmen said, recycle.
Using two simple past, right?
Yes. I know it's a little confusing, but I didn't want to write a whole thing. Basically, these are optional. Right there. If only people could or would recycle, or if only people recycled more. There. Now let's move on to the number 3. Can I erase everything? Yes.
So it's correct if only people could recycle more. It's
Yes.
correct to, okay. I erased
Yes.
my answer. Okay. Thank you.
All right, let me know when we can move on to the next one.
If only people wouldn't be so narrow-minded about something.
Yes, narrow-minded. If only I always do that. There. Next, number 4.
Teacher.
Yes, mister.
Narrow-minded, what does that mean?
Is the opposite of open-minded.
Open-minded.
Yeah,
Okay.
is the opposite, yes. Next, number 4. If we could predict natural disasters better.
If only natural disasters were predicted better. It's with passive voice, is that not?
Yes, but I think it's that's like outside of a wish, or it's a different type of wish. So the first wish is, I wish we could predict. So the wish is to be able to predict. We could predict is the wish. not a prediction.
Okay.
But the ability to predict is the wish.
Okay, so if only we would predict
We could.
natural disaster. We could. Okay.
If only we could.
Okay, so in this case, we can. It's not exactly the same meaning to use it with passive voice.
It's not passive. This is active. We can predict, and in wish we could predict.
Sorry, I mean the one that I mentioned before, because I got two of them exactly the same.
Yes, that's because your wish it branched off. For example, right here, the wish is for the ability to predict, and the wish that you mentioned in the passive voice, the wish is for the prediction, not for the ability.
Okay.
Yes. Do you want another example?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Because, for example,
I can't drive standard. Oh my gosh. I wish it would be I wish I could, right?
I can
wish I could drive.
I wish I could drive standard.
Now, if only.
If only I could drive standard.
Yes, if only I could. Yes. Now you can talk about the ability or the actual activity.
If only I drove standard.
So these are a bit similar, but notice how it changes the position of the wish. One wishes for the ability, the other wishes for the activity.
Exactly. See, that's right. So we can use the same into the example. I wish we could predict, or I wish we predicted natural disaster better, right?
Yes, there you go.
Okay. Okay, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Next, number 5.
If only they could create more jobs for the unemployment.
Yes, there you go. If only they would create. Or you can say, if only. Oh my gosh. If only they created, right? It's also okay.
And I got another one.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's similar to the other one. If only more jobs were created for the unemployed, is that correct?
Yes, but it's incomplete.
Okay, so if only more jobs were created for the unemployed, so we need to add another
the completion of that thought. For example, here, I wish they would create more jobs for the unemployed. So here we have our main clause. I wish they create more jobs. And here we have the purpose, the reason, the motive. Yes. Now, in your sentence, in the passive voice, if only more jobs were created, okay, you have the main clause, but you have nothing to consolidate it. You know, to close it.
Okay, if only more jobs were created for the unemployed, there wouldn't be.
Yes, there you go. You will need the result clause,
okay,
right?
Yeah, that's why. Okay, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. And let's go for number 6. I wish I hadn't quit my job. If only. If only I hadn't. Okay, guys, is that okay?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
No, teacher, thank you.
No? Okay. Do you have this in your book so you can continue study this a little more? Here talks about the second sentences, Mari Carmen. In writing, add a main clause to a sentence with only if. So if only people cared more about the homeless, we might eradicate the problem.
Okay.
If only we could predict the future, we would all be a lot richer.
Exactly. It's just like the one that I get, right?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Common errors, don't confuse if only. Yeah, we've seen that. Now write 5 strong wishes of your own. Do you have this?
No, I didn't do them.
No.
I
Don't worry.
wish I would have done it.
That's correct. All right, homework. So this and the last piece, homework.
Okay.
And vocabulary notebook, do you have it?
No.
No? Okay, that will be homework too.
Let me check.
Is that on page 61?
61, page 61.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so that will be the end of that. And are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Okay, close your books for a second, please. If you have your books open, please close them. Are you ready?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's begin. There, do you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, what do you see on the screen?
2 tiny polar bears.
Polar bears, yes, 2 baby polar bears. So, what do you think about adopting a polar bear?
To adopt them? I think that's not a good idea because they are wild animals and they need to be in the correct place in their I forget the words, but in
The correct environment?
exactly. Yeah,
What about planting a tree?
that's a good one. We should all do that.
What about sponsoring a child?
There are lots of programs and how to say it, scholarships that we just donate to them.
Yes.
It's exactly the same that we do with Oxford, right? Then you want to give
Yes, that's right.
50 cents.
And several other banks do that. You know, they tell you if you want to donate every time you go to the cash machine. Do you want to get money out? They ask you, would you like to donate so much money for that program? Yes,
Exactly.
things like that. What do you see here in the picture? Well, a person giving a gift to a child, right? Here, what do you see?
A girl, what's how many calories contain the chips?
The snack?
Uh-huh.
Maybe a girl checking out the calories. Now, when you buy someone a gift, buying a gift, what kind of gifts do you buy?
It depends on the person.
Maybe chocolate.
Chocolates, very good. Yes, Eduardo?
Clothes.
No clothes.
Clothes, very common. So only chocolates or clothes?
No, it depends on the person. For example, if you're a teacher, you are so glad to receive markers and and
Hey, that's right. Yeah, that's true.
and some material that you are using for your job.
Yes, absolutely true. But what kind of gifts do you like to receive?
I like to receive shoes and clothes.
Really, shoes and clothes. Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. What about the rest of you?
A book will be perfect for me.
A what?
A book.
A book. Awesome. What type of books do you like to read?
About science fiction.
Science fiction book. There you go. Thank you, mister. And would you like it if someone did any of these things for you as a gift? Would this be cool? If somebody said to you, hey, Eduardo, I planted a tree in Costa Rica for you. Would that
That would be awesome.
It would be awesome? Awesome,
Yeah.
mister. Thank you. What do the rest think?
It sounds great for me.
Sounds great? Awesome, yes. What
To
about
me, I
Ismael?
wonder it's about planting a tree. It's mainly for me a gift and really amazing gift is to receive I don't know the name of this tree in English, but it's jacaranda. I truly really love them.
I don't know the name of it in English either, so I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's the jacarandas. I really love it. And if someone would give me a tree like that, I would be so happy with it.
I can imagine if someone gives you a plant and this plant is a tree. Yes, it's a nice gift. I like plants. What I mean is, what if someone planted a tree in another country and tells you, here, I planted a tree in Venezuela for you. Is that a nice gift?
Awesome. It would be awesome.
Awesome. Okay, what about adopting a polar bear?
Okay, just to help them to raise them, right?
Exactly.
That's it, yeah. Yeah, it would
What
be.
about, yes?
Continue, teacher, continue, sorry.
What about sponsoring a child? Let me talk to Leslie, Ismael, and Eduardo. Guys, how would you like it if your father tells you on your birthday, here, I sponsor a child as a gift to you? Would that be a nice gift?
Yeah, I think that will be a nice gift.
Awesome, that's nice to hear. And the rest, what about Liliana, Luz Helena, Mari Carmen, Diana?
I'm not pretty sure about sponsoring a child outside in another country. It's, for example, something that my daughter and I are used to do. It's to donate some clothes and some toys to children who need it.
Some what?
To children who are in need. We donate.
What items did you mention?
Clothes and toys.
Clothes and toys. Yes, thank you.
Exactly.
Clothes and toys.
And that's something that we are used to donate every year. It's about on Christmas, or maybe on April the 30th, the Day of Children. So that's something that we are used to do.
That's very nice.
That would be a good idea, just to sponsor a child outside. but sometimes we are afraid about how this
Yes.
money is really
Being
conveyed
used
to them.
properly.
Exactly. Yeah, I've never done that. I consider it would be a good idea to do it just because of our
You know,
children.
in the past, before the pandemic, I used to always donate in OXXO, all the time donated in OXXO. But then on the news came out that it was fake. They wasn't.
Oh my
They
goodness.
weren't donating the money. They were just keeping it. So I stopped. No more
Yeah.
donations.
Indeed, something that I did once, it's about donated money in OXXO because the place where I work is Tehuacan. There is how do you say orfanato
Orphanage.
orphanage that it's very that it's very popular here in Tehuacan. And then also here donate that money to this place. And once when I get into an OXXO just to buy some stuff, and I found let's say like 5 girls amongst 5 and 15 years old. They were there next to forget what is monja. How do you say it?
None.
Exactly.
None.
And then they were receiving some money, and the nun was the one who was signing for that, for being receiving that money. And I felt, like say, I felt some, I don't know, motivated or
encouraged.
Encouraged to donate that money when specifically it's for that one here in Tehuacan. Because there are lots of girls, and then I felt so sad when I saw this tiny girl. She was like 5 years old, and by that time my daughter was exactly the same age. I don't know if she was 5 or 4, but they were exactly alike. They were alike. So I felt so sad, and I felt just like wanted to cry. Because I thought, or I say, I wonder how these tiny girls find themselves in that situation, and so that I sometimes I do it, but just when I hear that it's for that orphanage, but I'm not
when it's
so
direct.
used to exactly.
Yes, when it's direct. Okay. Yes, I understand. And
teacher, excuse me. Teacher,
yes.
Excuse me. We often give clothes and toys to my husband's relatives. Teacher, it counts like donative?
Yes. Yes, you are donating.
Okay, thank you.
You don't call it donation. There are more words for it, but in the end, is what you're doing. You're donating the stuff.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Thank you. And moving on with the topic, would you like to give someone any of these things as a gift?
Yeah, I would.
What about
Eduardo? Like have like a gift, adopt a polar bear. Because it's they are wild animals.
Yeah, they're wild. The reason why this is popular is because of the global warming. They are losing their natural habitat. So they're becoming extinct. So there are a lot of organizations trying to help these animals survive.
It's like when someone adopt but don't really adopt. It's like a sponsor.
Yes. It's like a sponsor. Yes, that's what it is, a sponsor. So you just get in touch with this company, this organization, and tell them, I want to help. And they tell you, sure, we have these projects to do, and we need so much money. So whatever you can give us is okay. And you can give them, I don't know, 20 pesos, 200 pesos, or 2,000 pesos, whatever you want. It's a donation.
Well, that sounds better.
Yes, that's what it is. All right. Now, in your opinions, what would be the perfect gift for a kid?
toys.
Absolutely.
They
A bike.
prefer toys.
Yeah, all the time they are going to prefer toys.
How about for your nephew? The son of your brother or the son of your sister?
I
Your
don't have any nephew, but I got a niece.
Okay.
She will obviously prefer toys, but I rather prefer to give her some clothes because she has thousands and thousands of toys.
All right, thank you very much. What about the rest? Diana, Liliana, Luz Helena, Eduardo, Ismael, Leslie.
My niece and nephews always prefer Kinder Sorpresa.
I know. So do my kids. All right, let's go for the next one. Listen, remember to have the books closed, okay? No books. Listen, what kinds of gifts do they talk about? Are you ready?
Yes.
I wish I knew what to get my nephew for his birthday. I should have thought about it earlier, and I wouldn't be in this last-minute panic now.
I suppose there's no point in getting him just another toy.
Yeah. You know, the average kid here has 150 toys, which is unbelievable. It's just ridiculous.
I suppose it is.
Especially when there's so much poverty in the world. I mean, suppose everybody gave to charity instead of buying useless gifts.
But just imagine you were 5 years old and you got this card from your aunt that said she planted a tree for you somewhere. I mean, how disappointed would you feel?
I suppose. Well, what if I adopted a polar bear for him?
Bear. What kinds of gifts do they talk about?
Plant tree.
I think I...
And a dog, polar bear.
Adopting a polar bear.
Adopting a polar bear.
And plant tree.
And plant tree only. Adopting a polar bear.
Pharmacy.
Planting a tree. And that's it?
And I think toys.
You heard toys. Okay, good. Next
I
question.
wish I...
What do they think about giving gifts? Would you like to listen again? All right, let's listen again.
I wish I knew what to get my nephew for his birthday. I should have thought about it earlier, and I wouldn't be in this last-minute panic now.
I suppose there's no point in getting him just another toy.
Yeah. You know, the average kid here has 150 toys, which is unbelievable. It's just ridiculous.
I suppose it is.
Especially when there's so much poverty in the world. I mean, suppose everybody gave to charity instead of buying useless gifts.
But just imagine you were 5 years old and you got this card from your aunt that said she planted a tree for you somewhere. I mean, how disappointed would you feel?
I suppose. Well, what if I adopted a polar bear for him?
There. So, what do they think? What does she think about giving gifts?
I think she think is ridiculous because when she gives someone a toy, maybe the kid or someone has 1,000 of toys.
Okay.
Or something.
Okay, yeah. What about him?
Gift toys is not a good idea because there are so much poverty in the world.
Awesome. There. All right, let's go for the next question. What do they say is better than buying gifts?
plant trees, and adopt polar bears.
Okay. Polar bears. Go ahead, open your books.
I wish.
Page 56. Go ahead and go to page 56. Yes. And listen and read at the same time.
I wish I knew what to get my nephew for his birthday. I should have thought about it earlier, and I wouldn't be in this last-minute panic now.
I suppose there's no point in getting him just another toy.
Yeah. You know, the average kid here has 150 toys, which is unbelievable. It's just ridiculous.
I suppose it is.
Especially when there's so much poverty in the world. I mean, suppose everybody gave to charity instead of buying useless gifts.
But just imagine you were 5 years old and you got this card from your aunt that said she planted a tree for you somewhere. I mean, how disappointed would you feel?
I suppose. Well, what if I adopted a polar bear for him?
There. Do you have your books open?
Yes.
Yes.
I wish I knew.
So, what kind of gifts do they talk about? Well, the first thing they say, toy. Next. Giving to charity. Next. Plant a tree. And the last one?
Adopt a polar bear.
Polar bear. Okay, next question. What do they think about giving gifts?
That it's ridiculous.
Yes, that's not ridiculous. But the first thing is, I wish I knew what to get.
Okay.
What is next? There is no getting just another toy. Next we have, suppose everybody gave to charity instead of buying useless gifts. And the last one, what do they say is better than buying gifts? Giving to charity, planting a tree, and adopting a polar bear. Now, do you agree?
Yes.
All right. Now, do you agree with them?
Only in the first one, and she planting a tree. And adopting a polar bear, I don't think so.
Okay, there you go. Why?
Because for the behavior, no. For the weather.
Okay, the weather. Okay, thank you, Selena. Now, can you read, please, Diana?
Okay. Notice how Lucia and Jim use what if and imperative suppose and imagine to suggest possible scenarios or ideas. Find example in the conversation.
Good. So here, the first thing I want you to check is that what if we are asking again with if. Remember, we've been working with if. Now, this is a conversation strategy using the expression what if. What do we use what if for? It's right here. To suggest possible scenarios or ideas. Now, what other expressions do we use to suggest a possible scenario? We use
Suppose
that
and imagine.
imperatives. We use the imperatives. Now, what's an imperative?
They are clauses to give orders.
There you go. Orders or instructions.
Exactly.
Now, in this case, in this conversational strategy, it's not an order. And it's not a suggestion either. Well, I think I'm going ahead of myself. Let's take the examples. The first example is suppose. And this example is an imperative. What does that mean? So I'm giving you, I'm asking you to imagine in your mind. Suppose, imagine, it's the same. Now, if I say that to you, then you listen to me and you think, imagine what? Suppose everybody gave to charity instead of buying useless gifts. And then you start thinking, okay, everybody is giving to charity, not buying gifts. So this imperative, suppose and imagine, is to set the scenario, the idea.
Okay, so
It's
I'm already used to imagine.
Yes, it's for the person to imagine. Yeah.
Okay.
The next one is, I'm sorry, the imperative is suppose everybody gave to share. The other example will be imagine. Yes, another imperative is like an order, but it's not an order, it's a conversation strategy. Imagine you were 5 years old. Now, the other person is imagining, okay, if I was 5 years old, okay? And we have another expression. What is the other expression? What if? What if I adopted polar bear? There. Now, what if is not an imperative? It's an imagination situation. Give me a second. And Liliana, can you read please in conversation? No?
Yeah. What if is the most common of these expressions? It is mostly used in follow-up questions. It doesn't usually start a conversation.
There. So this is a big clue. It's mostly used in follow-up questions. It doesn't usually, but sometimes it does start a conversation, sometimes. Now, what you're going to do is in your book, complete the conversations with suppose, the imperative suppose, imagine, or what if. There may be more than one answer. Sorry. Go ahead and complete this, all of these sentences with the expressions suppose, what if, or imagine. Please, let's have 1 minute for this, and then we'll compare answers. 1 minute is up, guys. Are you finished? Guys, are you finished?
More or less.
No.
Yes. No.
Okay. Let me know when you finish, please.
I'm done, teacher.
Very good. Who else is finished?
Me, I finished.
I finished, teacher.
Please,
I finished.
please compare that.
I wrote suppose in the first line. What about you?
Yeah, I wrote also. Suppose we wanted to buy an unusual gift for a kid. What would you get?
No, chula, las tienes que hacer.
Okay, the second one, maybe, but what if you didn't really know the kid?
I wrote the same.
Two.
What if?
Okay, perfect. So it would be hard to choose, huh? And then, no, so now it's number two, letter A. Imagine a friend planted a tree for your birthday. How would you feel?
I wrote imagine too.
I consider it can be imagine and suppose, right?
Good question. And the letter B, good question. I'm not sure. Yeah, or supposed they adopted an animal or something.
I consider it what if because the class is a question. What if they adopted an animal or
Oh,
something?
yeah. Yes, yes.
They
I
are
wrote
tricky.
what if.
Suppose and imagine. Go ahead.
And the number three, supposed?
Yes.
I wrote also.
Okay.
Yes.
And in the number four, I wrote the same.
I
Supposed.
wrote imagine in the
I
four
also
and
wrote
the
imagine.
last line, what if?
Me
What
too.
if?
All right, guys, thank you very much. Now let's continue. Number one.
Suppose.
You can say suppose or
Suppose.
Imagine, right?
Imagine.
We can use it. We can use both of them, right?
oh, yes. And on B, 1B, maybe, but
What if?
what if? Number two.
Imagine or suppose.
Suppose or imagine.
Good question. I'm not sure. Yeah. Or
What if?
What if?
there. Number three.
Supposed.
Or imagine. Both of them.
And that's it. And number 4?
Imagine.
Supposed.
And the last one, maybe.
What if?
What if?
What if?
What if? Okay. Do you have any questions?
No.
Not.
No?
Okay.
Okay, what you're going to do is you ask and answer the questions with the class. Okay, let's go in sessions so you guys can ask. Do you have any questions about this?
No.
No.
No? Okay. Do you have it in your books?
Yes.
Perfect. Let's go to sessions. There, Diana and Leslie, please stay. And the rest, please go to your rooms. Oh my gosh. Diana, Leslie, please begin, please. Please begin.
Okay.
Imagine you want to buy an unusual gift for a kid. What will you get?
Maybe a book, or maybe, yes, a book like for children.
Yeah, sounds a great idea.
Okay. Suppose a friend planned a trip for your birthday. How would you feel?
I will feel really good. That will be a good idea.
Yeah.
Imagine you had to buy a last minute gift for a friend. What will you do?
Chocolates, or something like he or she like.
Yeah, me too. I don't really know if it will be something what will like them.
Or maybe a cake.
Yeah, I think depends about the situation.
Yes. Suppose a friend wants to give to a charity in your name. Which one would you choose?
I think will be a good idea plant a tree. What will you like? Choose.
Plant tree is a good idea, but maybe other is a dog, dogs or cats that don't have any place to live.
Sounds good.
Hi, ladies, are you finished?
Yes.
Great. All your classmates are coming back in just right now. So All right, perfect. Everybody's back. Hi, guys. Were you able to finish?
It was missing just 2 questions.
Yes.
Yes, I imagine, but we have no more time. We are finished for today. How was the class?
It was great.
Yes. Did you see anything new? Did you see anything new?
Yeah, about the use of what if and if only, because it remind me of a song. I don't remember the name, but it's gonna like getting into that part.
There you go. Okay.
Teacher, I'm very tired because I worked so much today, but the class was relaxing.
Very nice. It was good. Okay, so the only homework we have pending will be a vocabulary notebook, grammar extra, and speaking naturally. Right?
Okay. Yes.
So homework.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Teacher, would you be so kind to help me with the platform that we were given into the accounts? Because I get some trouble. Next class, tomorrow?
Did they already give you your password and username?
Yeah, I already got it. The problem is that when I get into the platform, I found a message like, okay, first load the school that you want, and then appear English access. We need to deal into 2 different ways. One with capital letters and the other one with lowercase letters.
Let me check it out, okay? I'll let you know later. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, teacher.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, teacher.
Teacher,
Yes?
I won't be able to be in class tomorrow. I
Okay.
will have an appointment.
All right. Well, go ahead and take care of your appointment, and I hope you can watch the video, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah, sure.
Teacher, please, can you repeat the homework?
Yes, vocabulary notebook. What page, guys? 61?
One is page 140. The other one is page 61. And the other one is page 153.
Can you put it on the WhatsApp group, Mari Carmen, please?
Yes, I'm sending right away.
Mari Carmen, what was the last page?
153.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, guys. Have a great afternoon. I will see you tomorrow.
See you.
Thank you, teacher. See you
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, guys.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, teacher.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.